welcome to MegoMuseum's Vintage Mego, where we look at items from the classic era of Mego Corporation. Our subject this week is big, green, and one of the most popular superheroes of the 1970s. I'm talking, of course, about the Mego 12-inch Incredible Hulk. Let's give a little backstory, as we always do. The 12-inch Mego superheroes were the brainchild of Canadian Mego distributor Morris Kotzer, founder of Parkdale Novelty Corporation, still in business. When he, in 1977, released the 12-inch Mego superheroes, the Hulk was not included in the wave. Why, he's not even on Spider-Man's package. That's because the Hulk wasn't in the same league at the time of, say, a Captain America. And also, you'd need to tool a new body for him, so Mr. Fantastic subbed on the Spider-Man box, even though they never planned to make him. Everything would change in the Hulk's favor that year in November when CBS Television would launch their Incredible Hulk TV series to ratings success, catapulting the Hulk to a household name with parents and children alike. He was an overnight A-lister in the toy world. So when Mego was launching their own versions of the 12-inch superheroes in 1978, they quite wisely added their new TV star. Initially, Mego sculpted a Lou Ferrigno-style head for the figure, but they likely dropped that due to the additional licensing and likeness costs surrounding such an endeavor. You'd have to get Lou Ferrigno's permission, you'd have to get Universal Studios' permission, and they're not going to do it for free. Mego already had the rights to the comic version of the Hulk. It was a no-brainer.
The Incredible Hulk meets Spider-Man. Each figure a foot tall and fully posable.
All you need is a piece of string, and here comes Spider-Man.
Avalanche! This is a job for the Hulk.
The Incredible Hulk with a face that's mean, lots of muscle and skin that's green. Superhero Hulk.
Good job, handsome.
The Incredible Hulk and Spider-Man from the Superhero Collection, each sold separately by Mego.
In the early 1978 catalogs, the Hulk looks rather anemic. That's because in early shots, the larger body they were tooling hadn't been completed, and they substituted a Superman body. You can kind of even see the wet green paint on this. The second version of the 1978 catalog would showcase a figure much closer to the finished product, just missing some eyebrows, and that box has really got some funky art. The 12-inch Hulk that was actually released would have an extra accessory in the form of a ripped-up shirt, giving it a higher price point feel. He was also more impressive to play with your 8-inch superheroes rather than the 8-inch Hulk they released, as he was shorter than most of the superheroes. This figure was the big, imposing Hulk a lot of kids wanted, like they'd seen in the comics. Just as Mego went to launch the 12-inch superheroes, competitor Remco finally cracked the code of superhero action figures with their licensed line of energized and powerized superheroes. Despite basically being statues with features, Mego's Marty Abrams could see dollars being sucked away and quickly added a gimmick to his 12-inch brand called Flyaway Action. It's a simple pulley system that did convincingly make it look as if your toys were flying. The Flyaway Action sticker was quickly added to the boxes, but it would later appear pre-printed on subsequent releases. The Mego 12-inch Incredible Hulk was sold internationally in Canada by both Parkdale Novelty and then later by Grand Toys. In the UK, the 12-inch Incredible Hulk was available by Pedigree Toys. In France, La Hulk Incroyable was sold by Pin Toys. And in Peru, toy maker Bassa did their own slightly simplified version of the 12-inch Hulk, who is probably the most difficult variation of the figure to find. We at the MegoMuseum have never seen a boxed one. The 12-inch Mego Incredible Hulk was a major seller for the company, and it remains one of the most collectible and popular of the Mego 12-inch superheroes. The one I am picturing here I received for my 8th birthday. He was and is a happy memory that my children also seriously enjoyed. I am very fond of this figure. Did you have the Incredible Hulk 12-inch, or did you want it as a kid? Let me know in the comments below. You can also hit me up in our Facebook group, Megomania, or at the forums at MegoMuseum.com. There's no wrong way to do it, and I'd love to hear from you. Thanks as always for watching. If you're new to this, I hope you'll consider hitting like and subscribe. I've got more Hulk toys on the way this weekend with a new Toy Ventures episode. That's all for now. Be well and play with your toys. That's what they're for.